Hey, welcome back. Today is January 21st, Thursday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly before diving into the graph GRTUSD and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I have spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. Just start giving away 4 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in the market. First, I already done a pretty extensive post on Bitcoin price action and how that could affect the altcoin markets and how it has affected the altcoin markets earlier today and last night, depending on where you guys are at. But right now, I'm still looking for a possible bounce for Bitcoin price action. Like I said, the possible bounces, what I'm looking at would be the daily 50 MA, which is also, I did not point this out in my previous post. I did not see that, but it's also pretty close to where the 6-hour 200 MA is. So I would expect that level to be pretty strong support, at least for the time being. If this level does not hold, I'm looking at the 3-day 21 MA, which is currently at about 26K, slightly over, okay? That's what I'm looking at. If we get a bounce here at the daily 50 MA, I do expect this to be playing out to be a falling wedge pattern, at least in terms of this snapshot. And most likely, the altcoin markets would bounce when Bitcoin price action actually bounces. So this is why I do want to stress the importance of this level. Let's see if I'm going to be right or wrong on this. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance now trending slightly back up. And when Bitcoin dominance changes course and goes back up on the downside, if Bitcoin price action dumps, I would expect a more significant dump in the altcoin markets, as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance was trending downwards. Of course, this is going to be on a spectrum, okay? So depending on how far of a positive in the Bitcoin dominance is, the change in Bitcoin dominance is going trending upwards, or how far down Bitcoin dominance is, that will also determine how strong the dump is if Bitcoin price action actually dumps. That's my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. Now, let's take a look into GRTUSD. I think there were very few coins, altcoins, that were spared last night and earlier today when Bitcoin price action dumped, and I don't think GRT was one of them. So let's take a look into what exactly could be going on. So on the let's take a look from the macro level first, okay? So we don't have any RSI readings on the higher time frames here. So just go all the way down to the daily. The daily time frame, the RSI here has not even reached overbought territory, went up to about 70. Well, I mean, it's borderline overbought territory, but not very overbought, okay? Right now, price action has gone recently as far as about 66 cents. The prediction for the breakout of this falling wedge pattern was about 60 cents, slightly under, okay? So it has went beyond that. Congratulations if you guys have taken any profits. So that's good for you guys. I have taken profits pretty low, so I didn't even get to go all the way to about 60 cents. Now, let's see what exactly has gone on since this dump right here. So I do see a possible falling wedge pattern that could be forming. Falling wedge patterns are reversal patterns, so reversal to the upside. 68% chance of it breaking upwards. Verify that stat on your own. I would have a expected breakout point about January 23rd here, because if the price action continues any lower, I want to take into consideration of this resistance level, which is also a fib level, about the 45-cent area. Okay, so when it does actually break out at this level, I don't have to worry about this resistance anymore. And then I'll be looking at the next level of resistance, about 54, 55-cent fib level. That's my perspective on what could be going on in this market. Let's take a look into the 12-hour time frame, where I do see the price action has bounced off the 12-hour MA right here. Let's take a look to be exact. Not exactly. I would really like the technical touch, the actual touch on the 12-hour MA, but this seems to be a plausible scenario here. Of course, still going to be paying attention to what Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance does. That could affect the markets, as we have already seen. Now, this is my very short analysis of what's going on in GRTUSD right now. Let's take a look into the 6-hour time frame here, where I did already see a bearish divergence here, and then price action went way below my conservative estimate, which would have been the 6-hour 21 MA. And then currently it's being supported at about the 45-cent zone. Okay, if it actually breaches the zone and start getting candle closes on higher time frames, then I would expect the zone to become resistances on those specific time frames it has closed under. Now, let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Like I said, I do want to see a possible touch here on the 12-hour 21 MA. So I think that's possible already within about 40 minutes when this 12-hour 21 MA actually comes up and actually touch the price action. And I can see that the price action will actually get support from a pretty key support here. I will still consider this to be a pretty important support, the 12-hour 21 MA. Now, let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Bullish case scenario here. The time frames I want to be focusing on will be the 6-hour, because we had bearish divergence on here, and the 12-hour, because we're very close to the 21 MA. The bullish case scenario here, if price action breaks above this this top trend line here and breaks out of this pattern, go towards this measured target, about 58 cents, which is theoretical target only, may actually be live, may actually be different in live price action. I would strategize accordingly if I was in this position. And go towards this measured target of about 58 cents. Okay, resistance at about 54, 55 cent zone, as we have already seen from past trading history. Bearish case scenario. The key support I'm looking at here will be still the 12-hour 21 MA right here. If we start getting 12-hour candle closes below this 12-hour 21 MA, this would tell me the likelihood of this falling wedge pattern will be broken to the downside. And the next level of key support I'll be looking at would likely be the daily 21 MA, currently about 38 cents. And then finally, the next fib level at about the same range, very similar ranges. So this is what I'm looking at in terms of both the up and downsides for GRTUSD for now. I will come back and revisit this again later in a couple of days and see where I am right and wrong. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.